So dear students, today our topic is number of elements in union and intersection of sets. Let's start. Let's take set A, which is equals to 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Therefore, what is the number of elements in set A? This is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes. Now let set B equals to 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So therefore number of elements in set B equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now let's find set A intersection B. Set A, therefore set A intersection B equals to set A intersection B will be 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Therefore number of elements in set A intersection B equals to 2. 2 elements are there in set A intersection B. Now let's find set A union B. Therefore set A union B equals to, so A union B will be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 5, 6 are common. So 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. So what is the number of elements in set A union B? A union B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 elements are there in the set A union B. Now let's learn a formula here. The formula for number of elements in set A union B. Number of elements in set A union B. Now you can understand from this example that number of elements in set A is 5. Number of elements in set B is 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Minus common elements. Minus number of elements in set A intersection B. 10 minus 2, 8. So the formula will be number of elements in set A union B will be number of elements in set A plus number of elements in set B minus number of elements in set A intersection B. This is the formula. Second formula, you can also write this same formula in this way. Number of elements in set A union B plus number of elements in set A intersection B equals to number of elements in set A plus number of elements in set B. This is these two formulas you have to remember. Now let's start practice set 1.4. Let's solve the first example of practice set 1.4. First question is number of elements in set A is 15. Number of elements in set A union B is 29. Number of elements in set A intersection B is 7. We have to find number of elements in set B. So what is the formula for finding any one set out of given these 4 sets? If out of these 4 things, any 3 things are given, we can find the 4th thing. So what is the formula? Yes, the formula is number of elements in set A union B equals to number of elements in set A plus number of elements in set B minus number of elements in set A intersection B. So is this given, number of elements in set A union B? Yes, it is given, that is 29. 29 equals to, is this value given, number of elements in set? Yes, A, this is 15 plus number of elements in set B, that we have to find. Number of elements in set B minus this, and number of elements in set A intersection B is 7. So here we write 7. Now therefore 29 equals to 15 minus 7. 15 minus 7, that is 8, plus number of elements in set B, therefore we'll transfer 8 on the left side, therefore 29 minus 8 equals to number of elements in set B, therefore 21 equals to number of elements in set B, therefore number of elements in set B equals to 21. This is the answer. Let's start second example. The second example is, in a hostel there are 125 students. Out of 125 students, 80 students drink tea, 60 students drink coffee, and there are 20 students who drink tea as well as coffee. They drink both the beverages. So the question is, what is the number of students who do not drink tea or coffee? Now start this example. Solution: let U be the set of all students of the hostel. U means universal set. U be the universal set of all the students of hostel. T the set of students drinking tea, and C the set of students drinking coffee. Now students, एक बात जहाँ पे सभी कुछ स्टूडेंट्स कंफ्यूज होते हैं वो ये है. In some examples here we take the set of students as universal set, while in some other examples we take this set as union set. Why is the difference? We take the set of all students as universal set if there are some students or some elements which are not there in set C or in set T or set C. Means some students do not drink tea or coffee or both. In that example we take the set of students as universal. And अगर कोई ऐसा एग्जाम्पल है जहाँ पे कि सपोज either the students drink tea or coffee, या तो वो टी पीते हैं या कॉफ़ी पीते हैं या दोनों में से बोथ पीते हैं. ऐसा कोई स्टूडेंट नहीं होता जो ना टी पिए ना कॉफ़ी पिए, मतलब ना एक एक्टिविटी करे ना दूसरी एक्टिविटी करे. ऐसा कोई भी स्टूडेंट नहीं होता. तो उस एग्जांपल में हम लेते हैं यूनियन सेट. और अगर यहाँ पे जैसे है कि कुछ स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो ना टी पी रहे ना चाय, टी पी रहे ना कॉफ़ी, तो वो एग्जांपल में होता है यूनिवर्सल सेट. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट नाउ. देयरफॉर all students of hostel is universal set. So how many students are there? 125. So number of elements in set U equals to 125. Now we have taken the set of students drinking tea as T. Therefore number of elements in set T equals to 80. And how many students drink coffee? 60. Therefore number of elements in set C equals to 60. And there are 20 students who drink tea and coffee both. So what set will write for them? What will the appropriate set? The appropriate set will be set A union, that is T intersection C. Therefore number of elements in set T intersection C equals to 20. 20 students drink both tea and coffee. Now let us find the number of students who drink either tea or coffee or both. So the number of students who drink tea or coffee equals to number of elements in set T union C. And this formula we know, number of elements in set T union C equals to number of elements in set T plus number of elements in set C minus number of elements in set T intersection C. So this is equals to number of elements in set T is 80 plus number of elements in set C is 60 minus number of elements in set T intersection C is 20. So this is equals to 140 minus 20. This is equals to 120. 120 students are there who drink tea or coffee or both. And how many total students are there? Total students are 125. And out of which 120 drink either of the beverages. So how many students are there who don't drink any of the beverages? Yes, 125 minus 120. 5 students are there who do not drink any of the beverages. So we'll write therefore we'll write number of students who do not drink tea or coffee equals to number of elements in set U minus number of elements in set T union C. Number of elements in set T union C, this is equals to 125 minus 120 equals to 5. 5 students are there who do not drink tea or coffee. Let's solve example number 3. What is example number 3? It is that there are 50 students who passed in English, 60 students passed in mathematics, and 40 students passed in both the subjects. And none of the student failed in any subjects. So we have to tell how many students passed in at least one of the subjects. कम से कम एक में, मैथ्स में या इंग्लिश में कम से कम एक सब्जेक्ट में पास हुए. दोनों में ही पास हुए तो चलेगा, लेकिन कम से कम एक सब्जेक्ट में पास हुए हैं. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट द एग्जाम्पल. Now solution: let E be the set of students who passed in English and M the set of students who passed in maths. So let's write from this information कि number of students. How many students passed in English? 50. So number of students in set E is 50. How many students passed in maths? 60. Therefore, number of elements in set M equals to 60. Now, there are 40 students who passed in both the subjects. So, what set will represent them? उनके लिए कौन सा सेट लिखेंगे? Yes, we will write intersection set. Set E intersection M. So, the number of students who passed in both the subjects, equals to, that will be intersection set. So number of elements in set E intersection M. How many students passed in both the subjects? 40. So this is 40. Now how many students passed in at least one of the subjects? Number of students who passed at least in one subject. At least in one subject. Which set will represent them? Yes, union set. Therefore, this is equal to, we can write this number of elements in set E union M. E union M equals to number of elements. What is the formula? Number of elements in set E plus number of elements in set M minus number of elements in set E intersection M. This is equal to number of elements in set E, it is 50, plus number of elements in set M 60 minus number of elements in intersection set, that is 40. So 110 minus 40 equals to 70. So 70 students are there who passed at least in one of the subjects. Dear students, let's first solve example number 5. I will explain example number 4 at the last. First you try to solve them and then watch the video for confirmation. Now let's solve example number 5. This Venn diagram is given. We have to find the given sets. So set A. So what are the elements in set A? This whole circle represents set A. So the elements of set A will be X, Y, Z, M and N. So set A equals to X, Y, Z, M and N. Yes. Set B. This whole circle represents set B. So its elements will be M, N and P, Q, R. P, Q, R. Elements of set A union B. A union B, all the elements in set A and B. So A union B will be X, Y, Z, M, N. Now M and N are common elements, so we will not repeat them. So P, Q, R. Now set U. U means universal set. All the elements in this rectangle box. So first we will write elements of union set X, Y, Z, M, N, P, Q, R and the other elements are S and T. S and T. These all elements are set elements of universal set. Now A complement. A complement means what? Elements of universal set which are not the elements of set A. Remaining elements other than present in set A. So will not include X, Y, Z, M, N. We will take the remaining elements. So the remaining elements will be P, Q, R, S and T. Leaving the elements in set A को छोड़ के, so the other elements P, Q, R, S and T. Now B complement. B complement means all the elements leaving set B. So X, Y, Z, S, T. So this will be X, Y, Z, S and T. Now elements of the set A union B complement. So the elements of universal set leaving set A union B. A union B को छोड़ के फिर कौन से elements रहे? S and T. So S and T. This is the answers. Now let's start example number 4. Example number 4. Now what is this example? A survey was taken of the students of standard 9th numbers. Then 220 students are there in the class of 9th, and out of 220 students 130 students told their hobby as rock climbing, 180 students told their hobby as sky watching, and 110 students are there who liked both the hobbies of rock climbing and sky watching. Now we have to solve this example. So let U be the set of all the students. Therefore number of elements of set U equals to 220. Why we have taken here set U, universal set, and not union set? Because there are some students who do not have any of the hobby. So there will be this set will be universal set. So 220 students are there. Number of elements in set U equals 220. R is the set of students having the hobby rock climbing. So number of students of set R equals to 130. S is the set of students having the hobby of sky watching. So number of elements of set S equals to 180. Now we will find students having both the hobbies. So what set will represent them, both the hobbies? Yes, number of elements in set R intersection S. R intersection S. So these are the students which have both the hobbies. So there are, how many students are there which have both the hobbies? These are 110 students. Now we have to find how many students are there who have any one hobby of rock climbing, or any hobby, only hobby of sky watching, or how many students are there who do not have any of the hobbies. So first we will find how many students are there which have at least one of the hobbies. So now we will find the set of students having at least one hobby, at least one of the hobbies. This set will be represented by union set. So therefore this we have to find number of elements in set R union S, rock climbing and sky watching. Union set will be number of element in set R plus number of element in set S minus number of elements in set R intersection S. This is equal to number of elements of set R 130 plus n of S 180 minus n of R intersection S 110. So 130 plus 180 310 minus 110. So 310 minus 110, this will be 200. 200 students have at least one of the hobbies, and total students are 220. Now we have to find how many students are there who do not have any of the hobby, neither rock climbing nor sky watching, no hobby. So that set will be complement of set R union S. Therefore complement of set R union S, that is students which do not have any of the hobby, will be number of elements in universal set minus number of elements in union set. So total students 220 minus union set 200 equals to 20. 20 students are there which do not have any of the hobby. Now we will find the set of students who have the hobby of only rock climbing. Now this number 130 represents the students who have the hobby of rock climbing, but not that rock climbing hobby only. सिर्फ यही हॉबी नहीं है, उनको स्काई वॉचिंग भी हो सकती है. तो वी हैव टू फाइंड, अब हमें वो फाइंड करना है जो केवल रॉक क्लाइंबिंग हॉबी है, स्काई वॉचिंग नहीं है. सो हाउ विल फाइंड दैट? number of students having the hobby of rock climbing only. So this will be equal to number of elements in set R minus intersection set, having students having both the hobbies, that we will subtract. So number of elements in set R intersection S equals to 130 minus intersection set 110. So this is equal to 20. So 20 students are there who have the hobby of rock climbing only. Now we have to find number of students having the hobby of sky watching only. Though there are 180 students who have the hobby of sky watching, but there are some students, इसमें वो भी कुछ स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिनकी हॉबी है रॉक क्लाइंबिंग. वो कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं? 110. वो माइनस करेंगे. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स of set S minus number of elements in set R intersection S. This is 180 students minus 110 equals to 70 students. Thus we have solved the example.